Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day using the Thoth Deck. I don't know why I said that like a question. I did already clear and shuffle this, but apparently I'm going to shuffle it a little bit more. My hands are just big enough to hold on to both ends of the card to shuffle them, but it's a little bit hard, especially because my shoulder's messed up right now. My hands don't. Okay, anyway. Let's see what we got here. I feel like these cards are upside down no matter what I do, but if we get a reversal, we'll just deal with it. Okay. Today is the 22nd card of the day. 12/22/2020. Look at all those twos. Auspicious. Speaking of twos, I have a pair here. Huh. I never get this card. Pyramid there. Tetrahedral. Tetrahedral even. You know what this looks like? If I can get that in there. These wheels have these like nubby things in them. Let me see if I can draw it so that it's more clear. They look kind of like that. The spokes of the wheel. It reminds me of the stuff I was looking at last night. I was working on my list of dolls. And I was researching Barbie from 2013. I was looking at some styling heads, and they have these wheels of like fake nails to stick on to the styling head, and they look a lot like these wheels. The little nails look a lot like this thing. Anyway, that's what it looks like. And I'm noticing it because the styling head I was looking at had three of them. It had a pink one, a turquoise one, and a purple one. We've got three wheels of Lee press-ons. So we got Mars in Capricorn here with the Three of Pentacles. That one I have not reassigned. Okay. This is building. I'm also getting the idea of like a flagship. This is called, it says works, and it looks like what are those things? The boat that has the three things on it. I think Kevin Costner was using one in Waterworld. Let me look that up. Three hulls. What's it called? Don't give me a fucking crossword clue. I want to know what the hell it's called. Oh, it helps if I spell it right. This is really annoying me now. Trimaran. I like how I got that as soon as it popped up. So we have a trimaran here, except that it's in a triangle form with wheels instead of hulls. But it looks like it's like a hover. My hovercraft is full of eels. It looks like it's over water. Okay, I need to stop. Or a cloud at least. Queen of Swords here up in the clouds. She was inverted. I don't know why, but she looks like a mermaid. She's not naked. She's got a mesh top on with her titties hanging out. She's dressed like Miley Cyrus. She's got a head in her hand, too. She's like Judith and Holofernes there. Off with his head. Queen of Swords inverted is very much that sharp Karen kind of energy. But I also see the number 13 and it's inverted here. So there could be a transformation. What is this energy? Queen of Swords. I'm gonna knock this over if I don't move it. Queen of Swords is Virgo and Libra. If I'm looking at Virgo energy on its own, oh, you know what's weird though? Libra is run by Venus, which is the Empress, and Virgo is either the inner child of the Empress or part of the three-phase goddess, the maiden, the mother, and then the high priestess is the crone, and the Queen of Swords is a lower vibration of the high priestess. Which is kind of intriguing, right? I have the mother and the maiden as Libra and Virgo in this card, but it's actually representing the other third of the threefold goddess. And what is this? The threefold goddess. Tetrahedron. Oh, anyway, it's a triangle. So what is being built here? What are the plans? What are we doing? Which is interesting because it's Mars energy. The threefold goddess coming in like a UFO into the masculine energy. But we have Capricorn energy grounding, but what's interesting is that Saturn's in Aquarius now, which is probably why it looks like sea foam. Damp. Let me see what the bottom of the deck has on it, just for funsies. I don't usually get the Queen of Swords either, but I never get this card. I don't know if I've ever gotten that card in the 8 months that I've had this deck. Seven of Wands. So this is called Valor. Now again, Martian energy, this time in Leo. I've reassigned the Seven of Wands Pluto energy. But because I already got Mars, I'm inclined to take the original energy. And then that begs the question, ooh, 3 and 7, that's 10, that's a completion. It begs the question, what's the difference between Capricorn and Leo? I just got not a bit reprehensible, it's so defensible from Chicago. I mean, the Seven of Wands is usually defending your position. You can't come in here. I'm not letting my guard down. This looks like some kind of molten stick that's about to beat the crap out of all these other wands that are coming in. And they don't look like wands, they look like canes. Oh, okay. The sun has moved out of Capricorn. Leo is the sun energy. And Martian energy is like the emperor, the masculine. But what is the feminine energy doing? I'm getting, it's like the feminine energy is landing like a UFO. I'm landing in alien territory. Now, Mars is in Aquarius in January. No, Mars is in Taurus in January. But, hold on, let me get back to it. What I said was wrong, but it makes sense. Mars is in Aries right now. And it's direct. Right? The sun, which is ruling Leo, just yesterday moved into Aquarius. On January 7th, this is the 7th, Mars moves into Taurus. While the sun is in Aquarius, Uranus is in Taurus right now and will be during all of January. On the 14th of January, Uranus goes from retrograde, Jesus Christ, if I could talk, to direct. This holds the number 13 from the 1st, because the queen could be a 1, to the 13th. Uranus is retrograde. Now, because the energy of this card is Virgo and Libra, I don't often think about the kings and queens individually as being rulers of all 3 signs in their element. However, give me a second here. I'm gonna look at my craptastic notes here. What is the other air sign? Libra, which was ruled by Venus. Okay. So Venus is going to be in Capricorn, right? The goddess in Capricorn, which rules Libra, but also Taurus. Mercury is going to be in Aquarius. Gemini is the 3rd sign. Mercury. Yep. Okay. But Mercury also rules Virgo. So no matter what happens, there's this sort of circular runaround, this sort of love triangle between the air signs. Venus, which is ruling both Taurus and Libra, right? Air signs Taurus, masculine, feminine, and Mars. Okay. I'm not explaining this very well. These 3 cards that I pulled out are talking ahead of time, basically, about the day before Uranus goes direct. We're looking at something that's going on. Essentially, there's this thing where Venus is in Capricorn, doing some grounding in order to get ready for the full moon in January. But in order to do that, Venus has to be... No, she's in Sagittarius. But in January, around the 10th, she's moving into Capricorn. And we see 10 right here. And I'm I think it's weird that this is coming up now, but this set of cards is also remarking on the sun moving into Aquarius because the Leo is here. So the shift that we just had yesterday is it's like a prerequisite or like a tremor, a pre-shock, sort of the first lap. It's like the pace car around the track. And then this set of cards is saying you're starting your engines, but the real shift is happening in 3 weeks. Roughly 3 weeks. What are we doing? All right, it might be more like 4 weeks. What are we doing? It's closer to 4 weeks. But there's something that happened yesterday that's going to come into full throttle, basically, on the 13th of January, right before Uranus goes direct in Taurus. What is this energy? What's happening is that even though the masculine energy just went through retrograde, they're gonna have what's like an aftershock of the retrograde because the collective consciousness, which sort of controls like the link up of masculine energies across the world, is going to sort of reset together and have this sort of like, who's this? Like, who dat? To the feminine energy. So there's this thing where like, okay, I've been working on my own stuff, but now I need to take what I've learned about my own stuff and apply it to the sort of collective stuff, where it's sort of like, everybody's been working on their own part of the production, but now we have to make it look seamless, right? It's like, um, we have to make sure there's continuity. So what's going on here is, now I mentioned the full moon on the 28th of January, and there's a new moon in Capricorn where Venus is sitting on the 13th of January, right? The womb is empty on the 13th of January, the day before Uranus goes direct. The masculine energy is sort of being called to sort of germinate a new collective consciousness with the feminine energy. And then the full moon in Cancer on the 28th is essentially bringing the Two of Cups energy, where it's like a balance and a heart opening in terms of masculine and feminine working together in the collective consciousness is going to be able to happen. And it looks like in order to sort of it's like whoever is jacked into these energies, they're it's sort of choppy waters. Look at that, very choppy. Um, and it seems like there might be some barriers. Someone's all like, "Thou shalt not pass," and you're like, "Screw you guys! I'm putting on my white robes." And I think that I I don't really know what I want to say. It's like these are the energies that I'm picking up on. This is what's going to happen. And it's there's a lot of different layers of the same kind of energy happening over and over again, like a millefeuille, like a whole bunch of different layers of the same kind of stuff. But it everything is a little different. It's like a big machine. It's like uh, a big pile of plastic, and then you know, I just knocked over a whole shelf. Almost broke my mushroom. Well, as I was saying, the energies that are going on is like having a whole pile of plastic, and then like 100 pages later, when everything's all aligned in sequence, you get something like this, right? The second half of January. So that's kind of what's going on. All right, I gotta pick up all my knickknacks and shit that I just knocked over. Thankfully, most of it was plastic. Okay. All right. So if you want to get my submarine down here, you want to get a personal reading. I ended up knocking over a bunch of my ponies, and another one. The idea that I just got is sort of like this one's all mangled. Got jointed legs. The idea that I got was like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Although I think there's 5 of them here. Another one. There we go. There's a lot of shift happening, right? There's a lot of horsepower in terms of what's going on. Again, it's this idea of revving up the engine. Like there's more power being filtered into a collective consciousness shift where feminine energy seems so foreign to everybody because they're not used to it, coming in firing on all 3 cylinders within the next few weeks. The masculine energy's been through an overhaul recently, but now the collective masculine energy is saying, ready or not, here it comes. All right. There we go. If you want to get a personal reading, you can hit me up there. I've got the complete list of readings and how much they cost in the description box of my infomercial video, which is going to be linked below. You can also email me. I've got all kinds of merch and prints and coloring books. We've got a calendar in my DeviantArt prints underneath my logo here. If you click on the art gifts, you'll be able to get one. I encourage you to go through my link tree. That's linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. If you go through the link tree to Etsy, that coupon code will pop in at the top of the screen if everything goes right. I would encourage you to energy exchange, tip jar, donate if you're able to, or just purchase one of my goods or services. It are my birthday this month, and I'm super hoping to be able to pay bills in January. So that would be awesome if you want to get any of that. All right, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.